The Greys are without a doubt the most iconic alien species in the modern mainstream, thanks to decades of close encounter reports and media portrayals. If you were to ask someone to draw an alien, most people would draw a Grey, probing someone on board a flying saucer. That doesn't mean, however, that people agree on their origins. In fact, their origins may be the most questioned out of all of the reported types of extraterrestrial. Welcome to Easy Aliens, a series where I've searched the internet for reports from governments, militaries, and civilians of extraterrestrial encounters and gathered information on their apparent biology, culture, and technology in the effort to create short, easy videos that summarize entire species. I do this so that, in the event of contact, you may have some idea about just what the heck is going on out there. Let's begin. Though often simply called Greys, there are multiple names used to refer to them, such as Roswells, Calypsi or Zeta Reticulans. It has been suggested that there are actually many subspecies of Greys, each coming from different colonized star systems, which could account for some of the names. The majority of reports state their height to be somewhere between 3 to 5 foot, though there have supposedly been encounters with what are referred to as tall Greys, whose heights can vary from 5 to 7 foot. Their bodies are described as small and thin, often being compared to the body of a starving child, with visible ribs and very little muscle or fat. Their skin is smooth and hairless. Its color is commonly noted as gray, though pale pink, brown, and yellow have also been used in some reports. Their heads are consistently reported as being very big, especially relative to their bodies, with large oval-shaped eyes and very slight facial features. Descriptions of the eyes vary across reports, with some claiming black and others claiming large, human-like eyes. This has led to some speculation that the black eyes may in fact be some kind of protective lens worn by the Greys when visiting potentially hostile environments. Little knowledge exists about their internal organs, but it has been claimed that they have one large organ inside their chest. This organ is apparently made up of small compartments inside, with each compartment performing a function similar to those of our own organs, including heart, stomach, lung, and more, like a kind of Swiss Army organ. A commonly reported detail about the Greys is that they seem to possess a form of telepathy, and are able to communicate with humans using only the power of their minds. Despite this, there have been several encounters where the Greys were apparently seen and heard speaking to each other in chirps and grunts. This has led many to question if their apparent telepathic communication is actually just some form of translation technology, rather than a biological psychic ability, and that they have become so infused with their advanced technology that they only appear psychic to us. This is backed up by accounts of how surprisingly simplistic the inside of their crafts apparently are, hinting that most of the ship's functions may be controlled wirelessly by the pilot's thoughts. The Greys that come here appear to be science-driven, looking to perform experiments and study our planet with their incredibly advanced technologies, which include gravity manipulation, radiation weaponry, and invisibility. Hundreds of abduction encounter reports of Greys agree that the scientific advancement of both themselves and humanity is their main purpose for being on Earth. In fact, Greys are reported to be responsible for approximately 50% of abductions in Australia, 73% in the United States, 48% in continental Europe, and around 12% here in the United Kingdom. Perhaps the fact that Greys are often said to be cold and emotionless is simply because they, like us, only send their hard-working scientists, astronauts, and military types on such missions, the kind of people who take their jobs extremely seriously and are well disciplined. There are those who go one step further, however, and claim that the Greys themselves are a kind of machine, or drone-like synthetic life form, created by some other faction to act on their behalf. The identity of that faction is a mystery, though speculation ranges from godlike extra-dimensional entities to time-traveling humans from the future. The seed of humanity's divide on the Greys' origins is their humanoid shape. The odds that two sapient species from different worlds not only interact, but are also the same basic shape, are absolutely astronomical. For those who lean towards the scientific side of things, there are two likely reasons for this occurring. Either a species with that general shape is incredibly likely to become sapient and develop technology, or the greys are responsible for our shape. The latter would mean that the greys are not humanoid, but rather humans are greyoid. The idea that beings have been manipulating our evolution for millennia is nothing new. In fact, mythology is filled with stories of gods interfering with humanity. While some people believe that many ancient myths were simply alien encounters told through limited concepts and language, with spacecraft becoming flying chariots and flaming shields, others take a more literal approach. They claim the Greys are not biological alien creatures, but are actually divine shape-shifting entities like angels or demons, who are performing the works of God or the devil. While here at Easy Aliens we prefer to think of them as extraterrestrials, there are reports out there that suggest they may be linked to certain biblical events. Most people know the biblical story of Lot and his family escaping Sodom and Gomorrah, two cities destroyed by God's fire and brimstone. According to the legend, Lot's family were warned by angels not to look back at the destruction while they escaped. Lot's wife ignored the warning and was immediately turned into a pillar of salt. Well, declassified CIA files revealed that they had found KGB materials detailing an incident where a military unit in Siberia encountered a low-flying spaceship while conducting routine training maneuvers. Supposedly for unknown reasons, a surface-to-air missile was launched at the craft. The missile hit the craft and caused it to crash nearby. According to the report, 5 short humanoids with large heads and large black eyes emerged from the wreckage and proceeded to merge together into a single object, which then became a sphere. The sphere buzzed and hissed before exploding into a brilliant white light, turning all but 2 of the soldiers into stone poles. While their origins are still uncertain, doubt of their existence fades by the day. It's only a matter of time until we make contact, if we haven't already, so I hope this quick video helps you be more prepared for when that time comes. We here at Easy Aliens don't believe we truly have anything to fear from the Greys. If they wanted us dead, they could have done it thousands of years ago, before we developed guns, jets, and nuclear missiles. Did you enjoy the video? Let me know by leaving a like. If you want to catch the next video, make sure to subscribe. I hope to cover lots of different species in the future, so stay tuned. What do you think about the Greys? What are they? Where are they from? Leave a comment to let me know, and be sure to share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.